In 2007, the Multicultural Health and Support Service organised 2 family camps. Our idea was to bring refugee families together and talk about sensitive health issues such as hepatitis and sexually transmitted infections. The first camp was held for the Iraqi community living in Shepparton. The second was held for the Eritrean and Somali communities from Melbourne. We began by talking about how to improve communication between the generations.
I'm sure about the future, my son.
One of the difficulties, though, for me as a parent is that my children are in a different world. They have technology that I didn't have as a child. They have access to much more knowledge, but today young people, they have books, they have television, they have internet, they have the mobile phone. It's a different world.
أنا أروح اليوم أروح له هسه شنو يحكي أروح يعني ما عنده أي فكرة للاستماع يعني ما عنده أي خطة للاستماع.
The son when he asks his father he doesn't ask him to give him permission because anyway if the father agree or not he's going.
So tell me, what do you think are the things that you need to have to develop trust? You all know what trust is? Yes. I want us to practice our communication, okay? I'm going to give each group a picture and I want the 2 people who are describing the picture to sit opposite the drawer so then the drawer doesn't see the picture. Now what we'll do is we'll do some role play and at the end, you know, we'll finalise whether or not both parents and young people agree to the same principles.
Politeness is critical to developing good communication.
أنا أروح وغصبا على أي واحد. قلت لك ما تروح يعني أروح جيب السويتش قبل.
When things go wrong, not to be angry, but to try to be calm when they're talking about those things.
شو مرة أنا تروح سويت مشكلة كبيرة وبوليس وهاي.
هذا شو ما صار في عقل.
مرة ثانية.
بعد ما كيفكم بس كنا رايحين.
لازم ترجع الساعة 9 وماكو شرب وماكو أي شيء مو زين.
They choose the right moment and they choose the right place and do it privately because that's the way they want to show you respect.
لا بس مو هو اقتنعت وياه حكيت وياه واقتنع إنه يرجع الساعة 9 وما يسوي شيء زين.
والله شو وش راح دحين؟ تروح الحب يموت؟
ما راح آخذ بدمه
بعد. ساعة بيش ترجع؟ ب9 ضبط. 5 دقائق والله بالخير خيزران. يلا.
Each person will probably learn something a little bit different, but I hope with the communication session that we had that the families feel a bit more confident about just talking with each other and not getting upset or angry when it comes to a sensitive issue. So I guess it's about changing the way that they communicate.
Next, we started talking about sensitive subjects, including hepatitis C, sexually transmitted infections, and HIV, which is never easy, especially with families that generally don't talk about these topics. We separated young people from their parents and males from females so that everyone could talk openly and know that what was being said was confidential and in a safe environment. The session with the young people kicked off with a hip-hop performance by Arab, the anti-racism action band.
What? Whoa! Boys and girls, let me do this freestyle for you. We are called the Arab crew. Beatboxers, breakdancers, rappers, showing you dudes that we're not no actors, but we'll act on something that needs to be safe. Be aware, be real prepared. That I got something just for you. It's Philly and the ARAB crew. You can see it in the looks. Boy and girl attracted, making love is in the books. But the next protection? Did they practice safe sex is the number one question. If they didn't practice safe sex, they're in the risk of catching chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, hepatitis B, HIV and more.
The only thing we can do to protect ourselves from getting it is being safe when you're having sex. Often people are very worried about passing it on, so they have to be very careful whenever they're having sex, obviously, because it's passed on through sex. And it's also passed on through blood, so we need to be careful when their blood is anywhere.
So one of the important things was to actually have a female group and a male group, because obviously there's different issues for the two genders.
وأنا دي المفروض أركز فيها. الليبر لازم في كانت تلبسها شعر تعفات تبقى عليها غار تغير شكل الكبدة لما تلبس فات.
It was actually really useful. I didn't really know that HIV was a stage of AIDS, and I didn't really know much about hepatitis A. Like I knew A and B, but I didn't know C. So that was very okay. Well, I've gained a lot of knowledge in these 2 days.
As we're Muslims, we feel too shy to talk to our kids about these things, So it's like a good, a huge benefit for the kids that, you guys talk about these things, and, and most of them, they actually never knew before, then they came to know the other day. So it's very beneficial, and I'm like, I'll just pass it on to my relatives, or, the information that I got from you guys.
It was very useful, and I'm sure tomorrow or tonight we'll be talking about this with Mom and Dad.
Finally, it was time to have a bit of fun. One of the great things about the camp was that it gave families the chance to chill out and really enjoy each other's company.
First, when I came here, I thought it was going to be boring, but when I came here, it was like really fun, going on a boat, and it's really fun. Didn't expect it to be that much fun.
So it's a good experience for them to be able to just have a weekend, time out, no cooking for the mums, no dishes for the kids, and just have quality family time.
I think the fact that a lot of people are here kind of knew each other was a good thing, so that people were more willing to come with people they knew.
So this is the first time we are meeting together as, men and women and young boys and girls. Stay at night together, have a chat, young boys with the young girls together, receive some information, even for the kids. It's really great.
It was a really good experience. We didn't do that before, and it was a lot of fun, and it's good to be together. We've never been together this close, and we saw new stuff we didn't see before.
I just want to say other people should do it because it's really good. You shouldn't just be Arabic, it should be other people, other cultures. Yeah, I think it's really good, and that's it.